member. I'm Rachel, and today we're going to talk some more about food. So last time we were together, we were talking about cucumbers, but today we're going to talk about one of my favorite summer fruits, peaches. Awesome, juicy, delicious peaches. So let's find out a little bit about them. Alright, so first things first, we're going to do some of our fun facts again. Number 1, did you know that Georgia's nickname is actually the Peach State? I guess they really like peaches in Georgia. Number 2, did you know that August is actually the National Peach Month in the US? So we should all do some celebrating in August, which is coming up soon. Alright, number 3. Did you know that there are 2 main varieties of peaches? Clingstones and Freestones. And the difference is that clingstones are actually harder to get the fruit part off of the pit than the freestone. So I guess they're a little clingy, huh? Alright. Next, did you know that these fuzzy fruits are actually all hand-picked off of trees still? Pretty cool. Alright, and lastly, did you know that peaches, along with nectarines and plums and apricots and even cherries, are all called stone fruits? And it's specifically because of that hard pit on the inside that protects the seed. It's really hard, like a stone. Alright, so now that we've all learned a little something about peaches, let's move on and do some cooking. Alright, we are ready to make our snack today. Today we're going to make peach smoothies. Easy, quick, delicious, and cool. Perfect for a summer snack or for breakfast any day. So our peach smoothies today just have 3 ingredients. We have frozen peaches, we have plain unsweetened yogurt, and then just a little bit of milk, and that's it. Alright, and these are going to be ready in about 30 seconds, so that's pretty fabulous too. And just as a quick note, when it comes to picking peaches at the grocery store, sometimes we can't find the ones that are really ripe and ready to go. So my peaches are frozen, and that's awesome. Frozen peaches are just as good for us as fresh peaches are. They stay longer in the freezer, and we know they're always ripe and ready to go. And when it comes to smoothies, we don't have to add ice cubes because we've got ice right here in our fruit. So, perfect mix for smoothies in particular, but for any occasion really. And all we need is our trusty blender. So, I'm going to take this top off and get going here. We're just going to put everything in together and then we're going to puree them. Alright, so we've got our frozen peaches. You want to use about as much as would be in a peach, like a whole peach. So, looks about right. Good there. And then when it comes to yogurt, it's really to your taste. If you don't love the taste of yogurt, use a little bit less. You're really going to taste the peaches mostly. Alright, so I have about a half a cup of plain unsweetened yogurt. I really like yogurt, so I'm going to use a bunch. Alright, got our trusty spatula here so that we make less of a mess. Alright, and lastly, we just have our milk. So this is just to make the consistency or the texture of our smoothie a little bit thinner so that we can actually just drink it from the cup instead of having to spoon it out. Alright, and we are ready to blend. So we can tell our smoothie is ready when we don't see a lot of that whole fruit or fruit pieces in it. I'm going to take a quick look. Alright. Perfect. So we're going to pour it into a glass and we're going to enjoy. So it's important to know when you go to get fresh fruit from the grocery store or from a farm stand or a farmer's market, how to pick a ripe piece of fruit. So ripe just means that it's ready to eat. So for peaches, there's a couple of tricks. You don't want to just go in and squeeze it too tight right around its edges, because you could actually damage the fruit. What you want to do is actually find where the stem was, and then right around this area, just gently press. And if the fruit gives just a little bit, it's likely ready to eat. So we've got a white peach here, and you can notice that there's also nothing really green looking around the edges. So if it's green, it means it's underripe, not quite ready to eat. And then lastly, you want to avoid any fruit that has wrinkly flesh on the outside here. So this is nice and smooth. If it gets all wrinkly, then it possibly is all dried up on the inside. And we want our peaches to be nice and juicy and fresh. So that is how you pick a ripe peach. So that's all we have time for today. Thank you so much from your friends at Cambridge in Motion for stopping by and learning a little bit about peaches today. We hope that you have a wonderful week and that you find a place to enjoy some delicious fresh or frozen peaches. See you soon.